Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? I hope you're having a great day. My name is Hadet, and today I'm really excited to bring you guys this awesome video because I do think that Moonkins are saved in 7.1. The changes here, the patch is live, and I'm here to bring you guys the new changes for Druids, well, for balanced Druids, because that's who I am. Also, I'm going to be giving away a Razor Naga today, so make sure you subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below saying what your favorite 7.1 change is. So let's get to the video. Alright guys, one of the main reasons I'm really excited about 7.1 is because Moonkins needed a major overhaul. Moonkins were just a class that you could barely arena with. I know a lot of Moonkins right now completely re-rolled the Moonkin until 7.1 just because it was borderline unbearable. You couldn't cast if you got trained, because our instant spells didn't do as much damage, and if we had melee on us, we really couldn't do a damage, and the damage that we took, it was super high, so the things we could do were pretty limited. But now they completely reworked the PvP talent system so that we'll be able to have some things to do, and we will be able to deal with all the pressure and negative sides of the current Moonkin. I believe it was the Moonkin design was outdated before the 7.1, but and I haven't done any arenas in 7.1 to completely see the changes and how they are in full effect in arenas. But I'm very confident that the changes that they did in the talent tree and the PvP talent tree system are in the right direction. For example, they did the full moon change where you would be only locked on the arcane school, and which allows you to use your solar school to pump still out like some damage, or to pump out still some damage or something like that. So before we get to the arenas and everything else, I wanted to analyze the PvP talent system with you guys, because everything, like 80% of the talents, were reshuffled, redone, and they added a lot more functionalities to Moonkins that is super amazing. So let's get to it. We're gonna switch to the honor talent tab, and we're gonna see that first glance that Relentless was nerfed by 5%. This was an overall nerf for every class, because Relentless was being too overpowered for Orcs. Orcs plus Relentless were giving almost no chance for people to utilize the kill windows or CC windows. For example, I know that Fire Mages really complained that they couldn't Dragon's Breath into Polymorphs anymore because of Relentless, and I know that the stun durations were super low though, so Relentless was reduced by 5%. I really don't see any other changes between the Gladiator's Medallion and adaptations, so that should be fine. And in the second row of talents for Moonkins, nothing was changed either. You can see also that Train of Thought, Mind Quickness, and Initiation was also changed. And I would still go with Mind Quickness on this, just because of the fact that Train of Thought, there's really no way you'll be able to get this buff active on you, considering Moonkins are always primary targets. So here in the row 3 is where it gets interesting. There's a lot of talents from row 3 on that I'm super excited about, so let's check them out. And the first talent is called Iron Feather Armor, and the talent says that Moonkin form increases your armor by an additional 50% and reduces your chance to be critically hit by melee attacks by 20%. Obviously, this will be the way to go against melees, and reducing the crit by 20% will also reduce the amount of insane damage that we usually see from melees. I want to get maybe a more, I guess increasing the armor is indirectly giving you a blanket damage reduction against melees, so that's pretty good. I like the fact that they're addressing that, and they're also trying to reduce the crit and burst windows that melees or melee cleaves have on Moonkins, which is great. It's awesome that they added a talent like that. Then Protector of the Grove, it's also a talent that you can use if you want to aid your friends. And there's a new one. There's a new talent called Celestial Guardian. While in bear form, you take 30% less damage from spells and receive 20% increased healing. just because of the fact that you increase that you get 20% increased healing. This talent might even be worth it against melee cleaves. I haven't made sure, I haven't tested how much damage reduction exactly 50% additional armor is, but the fact that you get 20% additional healing and you get 30% less damage from spells will make this talent very, very desirable for Moonkins, 100%. So really, really great chances for the third row. And then on the fourth row, we see a talent called Eclipse. And Eclipse reduces the cooldown of Celestial Alignment by 60 seconds. And Celestial Alignment summons a beam of light at your location, granting you 70% reduction in silence and interrupts for 10 seconds. Also, a great talent to pick. Obviously, it reduces the duration of the cooldown of Celestial Alignment by 60 seconds, which is huge. And also reduces the interrupts, which means that if a melee kicks you, the amount of time that you'll be interrupted, it will be super low. And also, it allows you to be able to utilize Incarnation more if you get CC'd or interrupted while you're casting on Incarnation form. Awesome talent. After that, we go to the other row between Prickling Thorns, Dying Stars, and Moonkin Aura. Dying Stars is a new talent, and it says that Sunfire and Moonfire generate 8 astral power when they are dispelled. Another way to generate astral power for Moonkins is always great. As I was saying on my other video, I think that astral power generation on Moonkins was really ripped apart and torn. And now that the fact that they are acknowledging it and giving you astral power back when something gets dispelled is honestly great. That'll allow you to keep the damage flowing, and it'll give the enemy some sort of penalty for dispelling that, which is awesome. And the last but not least, we have the last row. Obviously, Cyclone is a great talent, but you also get 2 talents that are pretty cool. One of the talents is called Deep Roots, and damage no longer cancels your entangling roots. That means that you could technically root a target in the open, and if they can't get dispelled, you could literally bombard them in the open until roots get dispelled. This will be a fun talent to mess around with, and I'm smiling because I'm honestly just having so much fun in WoW, and I'm glad that I'll be able to utilize my class more in arenas and PvP. As you notice, I haven't been PvPing that much on my Moonkin, and honestly, it has been a struggle to PvP and find partners. I'm only 2100 rated right now, but I haven't really pushed on my Moonkin just because of the fact that I didn't want to go through the pain and suffering that was playing a Moonkin before 7.1. But now that there's a bunch of cool talents, I'll definitely be hitting up the arenas and definitely be making my goal to hit a Gladiator and rank 1 hopefully soon. And also, I forgot to mention Fairy Swarm. Fairy Swarm is a 30-second cooldown, and it swarms the target with fairies, disarming the enemy, preventing the use of any weapons or shield, and reducing the movement speed by 30% for 8 seconds. So it's a hamstring, it takes off their weapons, and it's on a 30-second cooldown. Also, a super awesome talent to use if you're fighting a melee cleave. Obviously, if you're fighting a melee cleave, getting Cyclones off will be super hard. So being able to utilize your Fairy Swarm or one of the talents in those rows to mitigate the damage is awesome. Anyways, my general opinion is that Moonkins after this will be really great. I will be doing a more in-depth discussion a few days from now after I get my hands on a lot of arenas, as always. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think about these changes. Are you as happy as I am? Because I'm very happy that they decided to address the changes and hear out the community and our opinion. Also, make sure to join the Razor Naga giveaway in the comments down below. Hit up the thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
It's alright. I'm just going with the gut. Never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all, watch me rip it off, I'll admit it.
This video is brought to you by G2A.com.